Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the first episode of Crusader Kings 2. So this is going to be a new playthrough. I decided that now that I have a new computer and I've got the time and ability to play this game again, I want to get back and, well, try out some more modded, because it's been a while since I've really looked into the modded sort of section of Crusader Kings 2, and there are a lot of amazing mods. And I am using a map mod to change the textures and everything. I don't know if I'll stick with it, but I kind of wanted to look at it. I kind of like the way it looks. It's got that old-timey sort of like text, and I don't know, it looks like a cartographer's map, so I kind of like that. Second thing we're using, you might notice, is that there's no kingdoms or duchies or anything else. We're using the Shattered World mod so that everything is broken down into counties, which I kind of wanted to do. I thought that would be kind of nice to play around with. We're also using a couple other custom ideas. Let's see if I can see it. No, they don't show you because you can't change it, I guess. Yeah, I guess they don't show you. So one thing I said is for the world over, there's gender equality across the world, so we're going to be seeing female commanders and rulers and things like that. And a few other things I've set it to. Disabled the Aztecs, because I don't really feel like dealing with them this playthrough. We're also going to be cheating the fuck out of this playthrough, because I kind of want to break this game. I kind of want to get back into the old, like, exploiting various things and just messing with the game and seeing how the AI reacts. That's kind of how I like to play. So we made our ruler insane. We gave him, like, every trait we possibly could. All kinds of, you know, buffs to our stuff and everything else. We gave ourselves money. We are going to go for theology first, and the reason for that is rather than do technology, I want to convert to a heresy. Because right now we're Catholic. We don't have a wife, we do have an heir, but the heir is only, or courtier, or however you pronounce that. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to deal with any of these things. Let's do warmongering mode. I like warmongering mode. I like the idea of doing lots of other things. No. No. So it gives you lots of options with Shattering World of things you can do. First things first, let's just auto-assign commanders, because I really don't like messing with them. Let's designate a regent. Well, actually, we should probably check first. Okay, so apparently we just... Oh my god, you have 1 and 3. No. God, everyone in our kingdom sucks. Oh god. Everyone's awful. Oh. Okay. So you're all terrible. Here, can we recruit a court physician? That'd be nice. Here, guess you get to be our designated regent because you have 10 diplomacy. Okay, so we also need to find a wife. Lots of people who are rulers. Don't have any good traits. I guess we'll marry you. That'll be fine. Well, as long as we have children, we'll be fine. Let's set this to groom and heir. Definitely want to do that. Guess we'll just send a bunch of people to all that stuff. We should probably also build a second castle. We definitely want to build the hospital, and want to build a fort. We're also going to want to build up all of this stuff. Now, normally in this game you can't do shit like this, because it won't let you do that. But I don't like playing that way, because it's really boring, and you have to sit around and basically do nothing for years and years and years, and it's rather dull, in my opinion. So instead, we're going to gold or prestige. Let's do prestige. Okay, so we're now married, which is good. Court physician. Oh, because I don't have any valid candidates for court physician. We haven't found anybody new who can fit the court physician mold. We should probably set these guys to do things. So you... yeah, you train the troops. Let's have you research the economy. You can study... Actually, we don't have anybody around us who can study tech from, so... I guess you'll just scheme. That's fine. And... yeah, you know what? You can hunt... you know what? You can hunt apostates. I really don't really care. So let's just say I wanted to purchase a claim. I would need 100 prestige and 50 piety. Okay. Eunuch is a nearby tavern. Eunuch spends his time drinking, eating, sharing stories. He's well schooled and has vast knowledge of the medical mixtures. Cheese and wine. That sounds good. Does that mean we now have a court physician? Hey, we do. Congratulations, you're our new court physician. Yeah, let's set this to revoke titles. Minor titles. Okay, you are a court physician. Yay. So everyone's on my court is nice and happy and everything else. Lock this over here. So we got some building to do. We got some waiting to do. Question is, so the first obviously thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to unify our duchy. So our duchy of Cornwall has us and Devon. So Devon's going to be good. Oh yeah, we're also Norman. I forgot to set that. So the culture here is Breton, but we're Normans. That's deliberate. So we'll have a good reason to attack people, I guess. So we can declare war now. War of aggression. That's one of those things. War against culture. Yeah, that means we get aggressive expansion. Of course, we only get aggressive expansion for a year, which isn't that bad. I think we'll just wait for now first. Okay, knocked on the door, heard him swear someone was knocked to the floor and broke by the sound of it. We finally called come in and opened the door into the messy room, filled with weird-looking glasses, stuffed exotic animals, and the man I was visiting in the middle of the mess with the singed eyebrows. Are you tampering with the occult, random person? Oh yeah, we also have societies. Now, in earlier playthroughs of this game, I've joined these societies, and they've never really, I didn't see any difference between the Benedicts and the Dominicans when I played. The Hermetics I know have their own thing, and joining the Satanists also has their own thing. I don't know, we might join them later, but... You know, now I kind of wish I hadn't gone theology, because now that I think about it... No, you know, we'll still change theology, because then we can start doing holy wars on people. Okay, well that's fine. Do notice that it looks a little hard to see, little building things. Yeah, let's seclude ourselves in prayer and meditation for a bit. No, resolve to be a better man. Let's not curb our lust. We definitely want to keep our lust. At least for now. The reason we want to keep our lust is because we want more children. We definitely don't want to lose our ability to have children. Okay, so we built a bunch of stuff. Like the hospital, which we can't do anything yet because we don't have the tech for it. But that's okay. I'm not worried about that. At least not at the moment. Let's build another militia. When's this going to be done? 15th of June, huh? Okay, so we have a daughter, and our daughter can inherit. I kind of like just doing random usually. Avelina, alright. That's fine. Now normally, the way I used to is I just used to choose whatever their, like, starting thing was. Passing judgment on criminals for the safety of your throne, a young noble is brought before you. Quickly come to the conclusion the man is indeed guilty. Condemning him might not be the wisest choice, as he is of noble birth. If you were to pardon the man, he might prove himself useful to you, as he'd be in your debt. Nah. Give me your prestige, man. Okay, let's build some barracks. Alright, so... how many troops do you have? You have 548 troops. We have 781, so we could certainly do more. We're gonna keep this castle and start building it up. I don't even know where she's from. Oh wow, I married really far away. I didn't realize I was marrying you. Okay. Well, whatever. As long as you produce heirs, I don't really care. Okay, live my life as other men do, navigating its rocks and obstacles, doing my best to achieve success in my endeavors. Still, everything we do takes place in the light of Jesus. Must take care lest the influence of the devil come into our lives. Wait, unless the influence of the devil comes into our lives. I feel like that shouldn't be plural, but whatever. Indeed it is so, I should ponder this more deeply. This pondering giving me a headache. Let's ponder this more deeply. Let's delve into heresy. Since I am such a diligent person, I make sure that everything is as good as it can be. When it comes to my fighting men, I can focus on one of two things. More soldiers or morale. Morale or levy size. Levy size is better. Yet another morning, I wake up feeling as tired as when I went to bed. I should do something about my listless mind. Perhaps I need to spend some time alone. Let's go into hiding for a bit. No, we're not curbing our lust. I hate how every time you do this, how every time you have a regent, it undoes, like, getting a regent. I'm like, just keep the same one, man. Alright, built some stables. Let's build the fortifications. They're quick to build. Let's build up our levies so that we can start conquering things, because we want to get this quickly. Also not building... I forgot that early on no one builds any, I think one thing they need to change with the Shattered World mod is to change how many, the tech point growth, because as counts, you don't build tech points. So, as counts, you never build any tech points. Which is annoying, obviously. Oops. Right, build some castle walls, build some fortifications. To protect everything. More fortifications. Anyway, so... I think it's important is that because nobody builds any... fine, go back into hiding again. More piety. Jesus. Actually, yes, Jesus, that's exactly what we need. Anyway, so because we don't get any tech points, nobody's getting any tech points. Everybody is staying at the same tech. Which is a little annoying. Because it means we can't research tech. But on the other hand, it means if we get ahead in tech, we should be able to get ahead of everybody. 15th of August. Fortifications. And more prestige. Remarkable weaponsmith. Invite the woman to my court. Sure. Just 14. Sure, the womansmith's craftsmanship, loving nothing to be desired. I received her in the throne room. Introduced herself as Mistress Aubrey and gestured towards her numerous assistants who all carried examples of her work. Since I said it so we can duel anyone at any time for any reason. Let's do a sword. Good sword. Sword is an excellent choice. Calls assistant creating 3 swords and arms. They have 3 examples of different quality levels. One must determine what one needs and how much one is willing to pay. However, they would all serve you well. Okay, so we can order no weapon. We can order one that gives us 1 martial and 1 personal combat, 2 martial and 1 personal combat, or 3 martial and 2 personal combat. Let's get the very best. Now, normally in a game, you probably at this point in the game would not have the money to do that, but that's okay, because we're not worried about that. We're worried about experiencing everything the game has to offer and just messing around with it and seeing what happens. I don't particularly enjoy playing like hardcore Iron Man mode. I feel it takes way too long. And I'm more interested in watching everything react to us. So, we don't really want to go into hiding. Not yet. Hedge Knights come to visit. I don't want to lose the trait greedy. On the other hand, more prestige. More piety. Let's build the mustering grounds. Build the keep. Build the second keep. Keeps take forever, but they're definitely worth it. Depends on, actually, I don't know if they're really worth it, all things considered. Alright, we don't have any factions, thank God. Alright, now the sword is near its completion. Sturdy box in her arm, she opens the lid to find almost possible to breathe. What will you name her? Say, what are we going to name this sword? Vengeance, Fury, or Heartseeker? Part of me wants to name it Heartseeker, just because stabbing people to death sounds like a fun thing to do. Name it Vengeance. The Sword of Vengeance, huh? I don't know. No, I'm gonna go with Vengeance, I think. Vengeance is just too interesting a name not to, That's Mysteries of the Catholic Faith. Yes. Dedicate more times to reading the scriptures. So as we all know, if you read the deep scriptures of the Bible, you end up as a heretic. You end up coming to ideas that the church doesn't like very much. So make sure you don't read the Bible, because if you read the Bible, you end up as a heretic. Alright, we got Ancient Wisdom. Those dangerous ideas. So we need some more tech. We're gonna run out of things to do, things to build already. Yeah, introduce more fashions, whatever. So what's our personal combat skill? 8. Personal combat skill is 8. Because we have Vengeance, which is a wonderful sword. Apparently our wife is a nun now? Abandon the commoners. What the fuck is my wife doing? Who is at my court? Who is useless and doing nothing? You look useless and you don't look like you're doing anything. What's your personal combat skill? I don't know. I feel like I should be having people in my court marry so that I have actual children and stuff in my court. We have anybody who's not a child. Congratulations, you're married. Hope you're happy. Yeah, we don't have enough children. We need to go on a pilgrimage. Let's also buy indulgence for our sins. Let's present debutantes. Again, just because we want to marry all our people off. Lowborn must marry matrimonially. Fine. Congratulations, you're married now. Get to producing kids. No one's married. Jesus. Alright, come on guys, you need to step up on the whole kid production. Everyone's lowborn. Why are you all lowborn? Oh, he won't marry. Oh, because he's a eunuch. Okay. Well, crap. Alright, we're gonna go Jerusalem or Rome. I feel like we should always go to the Holy Land. Glory to God. To Jerusalem! So why wouldn't we go to Jerusalem? Fight them. Alright, pass through the small village along the pilgrim's path. An old woman comes up to you. Recognizes you as a pilgrim, explains that her daughter and family live close to your destination. They are suffering hard times. They ask you to bring a large purse of money. Of course I will help you. Of course I will help you secretly add some more money of your own. Of course I will help you lie and keep the money for yourself. Let's green the charitable sounds good. So lose 10 gold, but... Alright, Jerusalem! You have finally arrived at Jerusalem. That was very quick. Like, really quick. I didn't expect it to be that quick. Finally at Jerusalem, passing by the Mount of Olives. You enter through the city gate and are immediately overcome by a feeling of having made a truly epic journey. The city is filled with people of all creeds and colors, the air heavy with smells of strange spices and foreign plants. You make your way through the throng of people and animals, excited by the knowledge that you are now close to the Via Dolorosa and other holy places. You plan to also visit the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem, but first you need to find some place to stay. After all, you wouldn't want to be forced to sleep in a stable, would you? Well, you know, for going the real way, probably should sleep in a stable. Alright, bustling mass of pilgrims is impressive, as are the many languages, colors, and ways of dress present. People come here from the west, east, north, and south. You are standing at a place where the roads meet. That is where people and ideas meet. Okay, so we can take the opportunity to observe different languages and customs, or we can take the opportunity to meet new people. So chances are nothing's going to happen. But let's do languages and customs. Ooh, I have indisputable proof that my regent, he who is embezzling money from the treasury, in return for your pilgrimage, it was rewarding and interesting journey, and you'd do it all again if you could. Still, it's good to be back home. Okay, so... Okay, we have to imprison him because he... I believed in you. I believed in you, man. So... Not even open council position. And he can't... Is it just because he can't afford it? What if I send you a gift? If I send you enough gifts, will you be allowed to be pardoned? No. I don't want to execute you, though. But I guess I can find a new court physician. Well, you have 16, so maybe I actually don't need to. Hey, I also have a wife available for you. Hey, you can be my court physician now. I love you so much more than whoever that other guy was. Alright, we're not going to go into hiding. Let's not do that. Right, one of your messengers returns with news of an old nun. No, because she's worse than she died. Then she vanished without a trace. Alright. Then she died because we refused her. Alright, so how are our troops doing? So we have 1,400 troops. He's got 500 troops, so we could probably beat him. I'd much rather just duel him, but... He's got 17 martial, he's only got 3. So we should probably actually want to just assassinate him. So 66 chance. Oh, well, he's dead. See, when this game originally came out, that used to be what you could do. You could just right-click and just assassinate. That used to be the old way, before the plot system came in. So I'm kind of glad they added the assassinate option. I kind of like that option. Since we did that, now that he's got a head of a saint. It's a little morbid. But, he's only got 3 marshals, so this seems like a good time to declare war, or it would be if we could. I should probably set you to fabricate claims. Oh wait, I can just purchase a claim. What am I doing? What am I doing? Alright, we're gonna claim Devon. Raise our troops. Why are there only 2 of us? Yeah, whatever. We're gonna have a glorious battle. Alright, focus on the flank or master flat terrain. Let's do flat terrain. Since we're almost always going to be in the middle. Alright, we captured a guy in battle. Captured our enemy in battle. Perfect. I think I also have the capture more people in battle mod. Alright, so let's create the Duchy of Cornwall. And we can set the crown focus, so we are going to... No, I don't want... Go away. How do I make you go away? No, I don't want to set the crown focus. Go away. There you go. So honestly, we should probably set this to be our crown focus, and this to be our capital, because it has more slots available. Should also build a hospital. I feel like we should make this our capital because it has more slots. Let's also build a castle here. So, you know, we're going to set our crown focus. We're going to set this to be our capital. Which is probably going to piss off a whole lot of people, but that's okay. Move everybody over here. So in December we can switch you over. Oh wait, I forgot to put my troops down. Oh yeah, I forgot we can also raid, because I set it so anyone can raid. I might do that. We are not going into hiding. Okay. Hello? There we go. Alright, so that's the end of the year. Oh god, nothing's built here. Well, at least that's a good thing. At some point we're going to give all this to our sons and everything else, so I'm not hugely worried about it. Alright, you can go back to doing that. Alright, children lacks focus. So she's developed no traits that would put her on the path towards anything. In particular, she's attractive and a genius. Let's do duty, I guess. Alright, so now we have enough points doing in battle. Shipbuilding's like the most important one. I think. I think shipbuilding's the most important one? I don't really remember. Oh well. No, we're not having sex with lots of random people right now. People of Devon have developed their language and customs to a point where they now be considered part of a distinct branch of Norse culture. They've begun to refer to themselves as Normans. My Norman brothers and sisters. So now they're also Norman like us. So we are Norman. These guys are still not Norman. It's a good thing we left them behind, because we don't really need them anymore. Okay. Close friends. So many things to build. Alright, built the walls. Let's build the stables. Build some barracks. That'll be fine. Alright, so somebody's going to war over here, it looks like. You're at war with lots of people. I suppose we could raid somebody. Alright, got another daughter. Constanti. That'll work. We should also probably look into our inheritance rules. So, right now we're at Gavelkind. So basically we can't do Gavelkind yet. Because we can't do this until we have Legalism 3, so that's actually a problem. Because that means our unless things happen, everything's gonna break up every time we, multiple kids. Now, admittedly, we should probably want to have a son, but... yeah, whatever. Okay, I think I'm going to end this episode here. Let's build a shipyard, that'll be good. Next time, we hopefully are going to finish doing all this kind of, like, boring, rudimentary stuff. And, maybe hopefully set out and conquer some more. We're only at 777. We have a long, long way to go. I don't think anyone else has actually moved and started conquering things yet. Well, except for everyone out here. But yeah, that'll be next time. See y'all later.